Hey guys, welcome to this quick video. In this one, what I want to discuss with you is the concept of internet or digital marketing, and why you should be not only thinking about your websites in terms of them looking good and functioning well and building trust with your potential prospects, but you should also be thinking of having some different strategies and structures and types of pages in place that most people just don't think about. And if you want some sort of competitive advantage in your market, it's essential that you guys do this. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you some ways that some of the leaders in the market do it right, and I'll show you what we do as well. And you can see how it works and how it can be beneficial to your business as you start out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you through some websites, and I'm going to show you some different types of pages within the website. And the reason that this is important is because I've been in the web game for the last 7-8 years, and I've built successful digital agencies, and we've worked with clients around the world in building successful online marketing strategies and campaigns for them. And the things that I'm about to show you, most of your competitors aren't going to be doing, and most of them don't know about it, because most people think that a website is just a website, and that you just have your website and you tell people about yourself, and you maybe put in some nice imagery, and hopefully people will contact you and buy from you. And that's true, and that's very important that you have that in place. But it's also important that you employ some of these other strategies and structures kind of as a parallel mechanism to build your business online. So first things first, this kind of stuff is going to be essential for you. It doesn't matter what type of business you're in, whether it's physical products, consultancy, online products that people download or whatever. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, you should be doing this. It's one of the essentials these days. So what I'm going to discuss with you are two different types of pages within your website. First of which is called a squeeze page or an opt-in page, and the second of which is a sales page. And once I explain what they are, it'll all make sense. It'll all come together for you. But as I say, this is really important. So if you're starting out and you're starting to build a website, it's important that you start thinking about these kind of structures and have them in place, either somewhere on your website or get a secondary website that you have these pages within. And we'll show you how to do all that. It's easy. But first of all, let's just cut over to the screen here, and I'll show you through some of these page styles that I was talking about. The first stage of the process is what's called a squeeze page or an opt-in page. And this one you see here on screen is by a guy called Brendan Burchard. He's a very high level internet marketing type guy, sort of motivational business consultant guru type person. I've bought a lot of stuff from him over the years, and his stuff is excellent. So if you are thinking about trying to monetize your expertise online, he's probably number one to go to. I'm going to show you some other guys as well who do it really well. And you can see how it works. But just in terms of the design, this particular website is expertsacademy.com. What you'll notice is that this page basically makes up the entire website. There's a couple of links down here, contact and disclaimers and things like that. But really the entire website is this page. And the sole focus of this page is to collect people's data or their information to build an email marketing list that this guy can then market to. And the way it's done is, the structure, the way you should be thinking about it is that when people come onto this page, what you do is you offer them what's called in the internet marketing community a bribe. So you say, look, we're giving you free training in this instance, we're giving you a free download, we're giving you a discount, we're asking a favor of you in return for something. And what we need from you is your name and your email address, or just your email address. It depends how you set up your email marketing structure. So just your name, email address, and then you'll get instant access to this video training. And the way this guy lays it out is, he says, free video training shows you how to monetize your passions and expertise online in 10 simple steps. So it's like a blueprint for monetizing your expertise online. The world's highest paid authors, speakers, coaches, marketers, and online thought leaders use these exact strategies. So what he's basically saying is, we're giving you this free training, we're giving it to you in 10 simple steps, so it'll be easy to follow. And then this is what the top people in the industry use. So he's kind of building this picture that this seems to be great training. All I want from you is your name and your email address, and you're going to get instant access to this training. So the sole focus of an opt-in page or a squeeze page is to, in exchange for people's information, give them something of perceived value. So anybody coming onto this website is going to find it through probably maybe a Google search or on Facebook or whatever, and they'll come to this page, and the hope is, the reason it's called a squeeze page is that the hope is that out of, say, every 100 people that come to this page, potentially maybe 10 will opt into the list, and then this guy can build his marketing list and give you something free of value, and maybe follow that up with further items of value completely free, and that's the way it should be done. And then after the first number of free things, he'll send you an email which is basically an offer to his latest product, which will probably in this instance be enrollment to the full Experts Academy online course. So that's the way it's done. The text in this page is a bit heavy. Quite often you'll see, and I'll show you in the other squeeze pages, it's quite often a bit more to the point, but it's done very well. If you read it and you're interested in that type of thing, chances are you're going to opt in, get the free video training, and then Brendan will start marketing his products to you and give you loads of free training along the way, which is of benefit to you, based on the fact that you're interested in learning how to monetize your expertise online. So that's the first one I want to show you. That's done really well. Again, little things in the design of this are important and shouldn't be sort of overlooked. The fact that he's in the background here and he's showing this kind of chart as to all, with all these details on it, and then you see there's sort of like a monetary figure here. So it makes an impression of, this is the training that I'm going to get, and it's going to show me how maybe he made this amount of money and how the different strategies would come together. So the picture behind is quite important. Then the text and the titles and the copy, the way this is all laid out, is very important. And then what it asks you to do, it basically gives two little simple fields and a big, bold, bright button that says get instant access, and that's the call to action button. So you should have that in place. The other thing that this page does, which is quite important, is that it builds social proof by this little Facebook like box, and it says basically, do you want to like this page? You, one of your friends, and 300,706 people like this. So immediately that is sort of building a bit of trust there, because 300,000 people are interested in this stuff and like his page. So potentially the training is very good, and it is actually, if you check it out, it's excellent training. But that shows you one way to do it. Then I'm going to go on to this one, and this is another sort of industry leader in the field, a guy called Jeff Walker. This is Product Launch Formula, and what he shows you is how to launch products online. So how to build your marketing lists and put together products and build a bit of momentum behind a product launch online and get as many people into that as possible. Now this is the same type of layout of page as you can see. You've got your title up here, do you know the one critical strategy behind most successful product launches? And then this free training video shows you how to put the strategy to work in your business. And then in this instance, all you have to do is enter your email address. You don't even need your name. And then again, get instant access. And what he's done, which is slightly different, is he's created this video montage in the background. Again, shouldn't be underestimated as to what this is doing. It's kind of showing you this sort of aspirational lifestyle thing. There's coffee beans there, everybody likes coffee. Somebody doing yoga, nice forest thing, happy people, all those types of things. It seems a bit corny, and there's the launch, thing coming off. Seems a bit corny, but things like that work, unconsciously for people who are watching. So it's kind of like an aspiration. There's somebody on a swing and the sun going, somebody at a concert. he's building a picture of what you want to achieve, and basically we're giving you free training, so just opt in and you'll get instant access. And again, what happens is when somebody types in their email address here, it automatically shoots off to his email database, and then he can set up all sorts of systems which auto respond and send you as a subscriber the free training, and maybe follow-up training and further items of value, maybe some downloads or PDF articles. And then at some stage in the process, let's not be naive, at some stage in the process he's going to send you an email which basically says, did you like the free training I gave you? Well, why don't you buy my latest product, which is Product Launch Formula, and it's $1,000 or something like that for the full training. So that again is the structure. That's the way it works. So you've got to create a good title, something that immediately makes the visitor want to know more. Do you know the one critical strategy behind the most successful product launches? And then what are they going to get from this? They're going to get a free training video that shows you how to put the strategy to work in your business. Just enter your email address for instant access. So you type in your email address, get instant access. You'll get an email from him with a link to the video, and then you can watch it and take it from there if you like. Okay, that's another one. Then I want to show you a sort of video opt-in page. Same type of page. This is a guy called Frank Kern, another top of the industry type professional, but this is slightly different because what he does up front is he gives you a video training. I don't know how long this one is, 15-minute training. And as you see here, it's a $953,000, $862 case study revealing unusual approaches that are working right now. So if you watch 15-minute video and you're interested in more, all you have to do is enter your first name, last name, and email address, and then click Get Instant Access. This is a more beefy kind of opt-in page, but it still has the same function. The sole purpose of this page is to get you to give him your email address. As you can see here, there's more to the page. So there's all sorts of explanations about how much money he's made and what you're going to learn in this free webinar, and what the catch is, and there's a bit more to it. And then there's this double opt-in form or secondary opt-in form down the page should you scroll on down. But you can see there how he's employed that strategy. The sole purpose of it is just to get your email address and your name, and then he'll be able to send you some free stuff, the bribe, which is of high value. It's good training. Again, I can vouch for Frank Kern. I've bought a lot of stuff from him and it's all very good. But that's the concept of it. Is he's saying, like, I'll give you this free training, you give me your email address, that's the bribe. I'm going to show you how to make money online, and somewhere along the way he's going to offer you some sort of discounted rate on a package he's selling or his latest product, and it could be $50, it could be $2,000. His products tend to range anywhere between those. So but that's the concept. Is a squeeze page or an opt-in page brings people to a page whose sole purpose is to get your email address and your name potentially, and then they can market further products to you down the line. But the reason it's essential for the long-term success of your business, regardless of what industry you're in, is that it builds that list in the background, because people coming onto the website might not be ready to buy now, they might not be ready to buy in a month's time or 2 months' time, but if that list is there, he can constantly or regularly sell or send out video training or downloads that are free, offering value, completely no strings. And then at some stage along the way, in a number of months, he may offer you a product or a discount which you're ready for, you want to invest in, and because he's offered you so much free stuff of value, you think, yeah, I can trust this guy, I'm going to buy from him now, and then he gets $1,000 out of it, or whatever his product sells for. So that is the benefit of an opt-in page. In a separate video, I'll show you where you can get these opt-in pages without any technical expertise. And it's click by click simple as all our training will be, but it'll show you how to do that very, very simply. And it's important that you guys have either a page like this on your website or a website which is a standalone opt-in page like this one is. So that's the opt-in page, the squeeze page as it's called. Basically just to collect the email addresses of your visitors. Okay, the next step in the process, once you've got people's information and maybe you're sending them links to videos that you've uploaded to YouTube, or you're sending them free downloads of articles that you've written or links back to your blog, the next stage in the process is what's called a sales page. And a sales page is literally a page which sells your product. So you see here, this is one of ours that we run. The sole purpose of this page is to sell stuff. So you've got this video, and this auto plays when somebody comes onto the website. As you'll see here, I'll just refresh the page. When somebody comes onto the website, what happens is this video loads and automatically plays.
Here's your story, let's begin. The world is fine, come on, dive in. The future's here.
Okay, and it basically takes you through the process of what we have to offer and what you're going to get if you join, and why you should join today. And then on down the page we have a number of other things, explanations about what the product that we're selling is about, and lots of these, register now, what you're going to get, all these different things. Get started right now for just $1. On down the page again, join now for just $1. Those are all the call to action things, get instant access, or join now, or buy now, or subscribe, whatever it might be. But that is a sales page, and that's quite a lengthy sales page. There's a lot of information there. There's the first video, which takes them through the process of what we have to offer. Then there's a big button that pops up, add to cart, and then if somebody clicks through, they go through the process to buy from us, and they get access to our entrepreneur mastermind program. But you'll see that that's quite a long sales page. A shorter sales page, this is another one we've done, which is actually for this training that you're watching. Oh. Okay, so that takes you through the process, and the only thing on this page is basically the video, and then some guarantees about what you're going to get, and to show people that they can trust us. And then this monstrous button that says get the video A to Z Insider Secrets Training now. And then when somebody clicks, they go through to well, that page isn't live, so they go through to nothing, but they go through then to the purchase process, and then they get access to our product. So that is really a sales page. The sole focus of a sales page is to sell your product, and the reason it's important is it's a very focused page, much in the same way that the opt-in page is solely focused on building your marketing list. The sales page is solely focused, the only purpose of it is to sell your product. So it's not to tell people about yourself, really. It's not an expansive explanation of who you are, although there is some of that. You're trying to build trust and show people what they're going to get. And the fact that you, say for instance, offer 100% money back guarantee and all this information about what people are going to get in exchange for joining today. But the focus of that page is solely to sell the product. So the opt-in page is the first stage, because not everybody will come on to this sales page. So what you could do is you could drive traffic to your opt-in page on using Google, and then you could send people to your sales page after giving them some free stuff, with the hope that by giving them the free stuff you've built the trust and the rapport there, and then they're going to buy your product, which is the end goal of what you're trying to do with online marketing anyway. But that is really, those are the two types of pages that you really need to have in place on your website. And a lot of people's websites are literally an opt-in page, a sales page, and then that selling a product that people can then get instant access to or get shipped to them. It could be a DVD course, it could be a product, a normal product of some description, it could be membership to a website in the instance of this website. Could be all sorts of things. So, but the importance of that is just to have those two types of pages on your website so that you can market effectively to your market in the long term. So you're not just looking to sell stuff straight away. You can do that, but if people are coming to the opt-in page, you're giving stuff free, and then over time, at some stage, you'll pop in a link to your sales page, and hopefully you'll have built the trust with them to the point where they're ready to buy at that stage, and they'll click the button and go through the process, give you their money, and get your paid product. So look, hopefully that's been of help. I just wanted to explain those two types of pages because they really are essential these days if you want to market your business and your products and services online in an effective way. So that's the explanation of them. In the next video, what I'm going to show you is where you can actually get these sales pages and squeeze pages, whereby you don't need any technical expertise at all. It's not actually even that you need to really install anything. You can literally just go to a company and purchase these kind of click by click, drag and drop types of sales and opt-in pages. So join us for the next video. Hopefully that was of help and explained a couple of strategies that you can use. And sure, I will see you in the next video.